today I'm meal prepping, so I thought I'd do that with you guys today. You see that detox water that I did? Tell me why my guy, after saying ew, he now got a glass, he was now sipping it. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Whoa, I don't know whether this is going to be the start of a new vlog, but welcome back either way. Guys, I haven't really vlogged my everyday life in like 2 or 3 weeks, and number one, I just needed a break after like a really amazing project with Fender, and also I've been working on bringing back the MoChunks show, which has been a really exciting time working with my team on that. It feels so surreal to say. Working with various different team members on bringing that back has been really awesome. I haven't really had the chance in between resting from a really lengthy and amazing project and also just getting that together. But today I'm meal prepping, so I thought I'd do that with you guys today. Let me show you what I have out. Some chicken, some potatoes, white potatoes and sweet potatoes, some veg. I'm probably gonna need way more veg than that. I've already laid out some plates, and this is like some potatoes from last night's roast dinner, so I've already put that in one person's lunchbox. I boiled some meat this morning. We already have some stew from last week, just a tiny bit. So this is the stew. I'm 2 ways about making a new one because we don't actually eat that much stew on a weekly basis, but I boiled some meat. I'm going to put that in the oven when I'm doing the chicken, at the same time ready for the stew. Recently we shopped in in Sainsbury's, guys, and I actually might prefer them to ASDA, so watch out ASDA. Sainsbury's, did an amazing job, and only one thing was missing. I recently did some organizing. That's why you see this in the fridge. I bought like a jug for detox water. Of course, carrying on with my healthy, making sure I'm cleaning out my guts and just looking after my digestive system. I'm using this to show you all the bits that I got from the shopping trip, as well as the organizers I got for our pantry. And guys, look how much neater that looks. Like, I threw away all those bags. I still need to get something for this, so I've written it down. But we have our cereal boxes there. I don't know what to put in that one. We're considering getting cornflakes. We're also trying to be healthy, so I might just put the Weetabix in that top, but I've left it empty for now because I can't decide. If you remember that massive bag of pasta from like vlog 1 of season 7, so look how organized that looks, guys. So beautiful and seriously satisfying. If you watched the last vlog, you'll know that I was looking at some containers from Amazon. I didn't end up getting those. I went to town and said, okay, what can I find physically? And I found some really nice tubs and went with them. And it was in town I got these cereal boxes as well. I really wanted just like white lids, just to keep like some uniformity. Still need to find something to put these into, the potatoes and the onions and garlic, so you're not really meant to store them together. But this is what we have for now. It still works, it's still practical, but that will be my next like thing to hunt for. Organizing the potatoes, the white potatoes, red potatoes and sweet potatoes, as well as the onion and garlic. They're all in one basket right now. A lot more healthy stuff there. But yeah, guys, I'm going to meal prep now. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's pop you guys here. Let's move the flowers out the way. Beautiful flowers. Gorgeous. I think I'm gonna go ahead and season my meat. So that's the chicken legs. Again, we got this from Sainsbury's. I wasn't sure how many would be in a packet, but there's 4, which is perfect. That's what we usually get from ASDA. So I was worried it was going to be less for more. I would say that some items from Sainsbury's did cost a tiny bit more, but overall the shopping actually was a bit cheaper. So that was quite interesting for me to see. Let me move you guys a bit so you can see. And I'm only using one camera. I don't want to stress myself too much when I'm editing, so you guys can see the table. Perfecto. That's nice. That's lovely. Let me rinse my hands. Just wash it. Hygienic. Be hygienic. Let me just take off my ring because I don't like it getting dirty when I'm cooking. Let's pop that there. So I've got some chicken legs. We normally meal prep for 3 days, 3 to 4 days. If I cut myself already, my goodness. This is why I don't like using this massive knife. So scary. Okay, so let's rinse these 4 first. And I'm not going to be doing all those things that I see some people do sometimes where they start cutting off bits of the chicken, because I don't know how to. Like, no one's ever taught me that, so like I don't want anyone to come for me and say, oh, you're not even cleaning your chicken properly. This is how I know how to clean chicken, and this is how I'm going to clean it, okay? For now. Let me find my smaller knife, guys, because this knife actually scares me. Just going to add some salt. Looks like I've run out of time.
It's easier to go the other path is broad, but it leads to destruction, but it is easier, and that's why many people go that way. Jesus Christ says the path to the kingdom is narrow, but you have to choose that.
I'm just listening to a sermon as I do this. I'm marinating everything in. Sometimes I put honey, but because I'm trying to like watch my sugar, I'm not going to add any honey in that. But if you're not trying to watch your sugar, add some honey. It makes it really flavorful and nice. So we've actually run out of foil. We just have to manage baking paper. So the chicken is nicely seasoned now. It's also good to let it marinate, but I don't really have the time, so I'm just going to put them on the tray. And it's all about managing the space, because we're going to pop our potatoes on here as well as our meats. But the meat might just go on a different tray. And then I don't do much to my potatoes. I don't peel them or anything. Cut them, rinse them, put a bit of salt, and that's it. I hope you guys can see. So that's this. Some might say it's lazy cooking, but honestly, you have to do what works for you. As long as you're eating, and you're eating good. Look for anybody. Because I'm trying to like watch my sugar and not eat like white carbs as much as I used to. Got some sweet potatoes for myself. So the white potatoes is for hubby, and the sweet potatoes are for myself. But knowing him, there's nothing I try that he won't want to try. You see that detox water that I did? Tell me why my guy, after saying ew, he now got a glass. He was now sipping it. Men. Men. We got to love them. What's this on my potato? Okay. There you go. So I always calculate for like 3 bowls. Based on how many. It's usually like 3 wedgies. 3 sections of potatoes. I call them wedgies per bowl. Sometimes for the mister I put 4. Obviously he needs more energy than I do on a day-to-day basis. So those are my potatoes. I'm going to wash them and then just add a bit of salt and then lay them with the chicken. I like to clean as I go, you know. Clean as you go. That's what my mom taught me. What about you guys? Are you a clean as you go kind of person, or do you kind of just cook and then when everything's finished? I'm going to put some salt on my potatoes. Just a bit of salt, not too much. Don't need to over season simple things. Sometimes we add like sauces and stuff when we're eating. So I'm just gonna lay that around my chicken. I'm a very like one tray gal. It makes life so much easier. And what I usually do as well, close to the end of all of this getting ready, I literally just add my veg. Like 5 minutes remaining, I'll add my veg, season that a little bit as well, and just roast that ready before I put it in the meal prep bowls. So this one is ready to go in the oven now. That's 1 tray done. Can you guys see that? and I usually put 3 in the fridge and the 4th one in the freezer, because that's apparently a good guideline for when you're putting like meat that's been cooked in the fridge. 3 days, and after that it's not safe to eat. This is my meat, guys. I already cooked some meat for like the week's stew, because that's another thing we like to meal prep. It's good to just have some meat, some stew in the fridge as some sort of sauce. We do make different sauces and as the week goes along, and we make different meals as the week goes along. But if there's ever a day, for example, that we're both busy and we can't cook, we can reach for the stew that's already there. Because it's already seasoned, I'm not going to add any more seasoning to that. Straight in the oven. Another thing we like to meal prep is the stew, but because I've already made stew, I'm not going to make stew today. That would be the next step in the meal prep, but we're skipping over that today. So let's put away all this. And in terms of veg, we already have 1 broccoli bag open, but for the sake of today, just to kind of give you an idea of like portioning and stuff, like portion sizes for the week. For a meal prep for 3 to 4 days, we normally use 1 bag of broccoli, and we just kind of distribute it in the different meal prep bowls. So we do have 1 open already, but I'm going to put it away. But just to show you guys how I like to use the broccoli in the meal prep bowl. So 1 packet, I'm going to leave that out to defrost. And then 5 minutes to finishing off, for when the meat is finished, I'll put the broccoli in there. So let's put this away, tidy up, and just get everything ready to be laid out later. And that's literally it, guys. It didn't take me too long to do that. The main meal preps, we use the chicken for lunches. It's usually meat, some sort of carb, and for me, complex carb, and vegetables. The meat stock, aka umero, let's put that in a bowl. We never know what we might want to cook. Maybe some fried rice during the week or jollof. So everything's in the oven. We're going to wait for that to get done, and then we're going to put it in our meal prep bowls. Awesome. "30 minutes later, and the potatoes are ready. So I'm going to take them off. I'm going to throw away all this oil as well. Usually I would turn it at this point as well, but I feel like some of the chicken isn't quite done yet, so I'm going to put it back in the oven that way. I'll leave it in there for another 15 minutes or so. You can see, guys, I've basically used 1 bag. It's a tiny bit in there. This is ready. This is ready to go in the stew. Off the oven, and everything is set and ready to go. So let's just start plating now. This chicken looks so juicy, guys. One in each bowl. And like I said, I prepped for 4 days but put one in the freezer. I'm putting sweet potatoes in mine and the white potatoes in his. And then I'm going to add veg to both, just to fill up the rest of the bowl. And then I always leave enough for like the 4th day, but that goes in the freezer. Just put it. This is the potatoes for the 4th and the veg for the 4th for both of us. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera closer so you guys can see. Okay guys, so this is what the meal prep looks like. So mine are the ones with sweet potatoes, because I'm currently into complex carbs more than white carbs. And the missus ones are the one with the white potatoes. And then I have some potatoes and veg in here for day 4, but that's going in the freezer. Also have chicken for day 4. All done. Guys, I just realized I forgot to make the salad, and there's this salad I've been loving so much lately. It's like with like mixed leaves, cucumber, tomatoes and chickpeas with some hummus, and ooh, let's make it. Let's make it. We need that for the meal prep too. Guys, look how amazing that looks. I'm definitely having that with my dinner tonight. And usually I just put some hummus and natural yogurt when I'm eating. So I don't put the dressing in right now because not everybody likes hummus and natural yogurt. But yeah, I'll put this in the fridge as a salad and then everyone can grab as the week goes along. Stew, salad, lunches, a grain there, bulgur wheat, and then when it's finished we can make another one, maybe rice, pasta, I don't know, as we feel. Yep, fantastic. Looks good, healthy, lovely. All our fruit and veg there. Week is off to a great start. Okay guys, so this is actually my dinner, and this is what I was talking about in terms of the hummus and the yogurt on the side, and then I'll mix that in with my salad when I'm eating it. But I'm having bulgur wheat, some stew and meat, and that lovely salad I just made with some hummus and some natural yogurt. Cannot wait to talk here. Oh my days, was amazing.